All right, so now we're gonna look at things like windows, doors, and bricks. And there's one really important rule of thumb, which is the way that you draw your details should correspond with the way that you have drawn the wall. Now, what that means is anytime you have a side, we see two sides of each of these walls, right? Two sides of each of these buildings. There's one wall that's regular rectangle. There's one wall that is converging, that's like going away from us in space, going towards the vanishing point. What that means is, so let's say, for example, I want to draw a door on this building. Because I'm drawing a door on the regular side, I'm just going to draw, all right, a regular door. So that means, okay, just a plain horizontal line for the top, plain vertical line for the side. That's my door on this side. Now, if I want to draw a door on this side, the process is slightly different. What I do is I prefer to start with the line on this side, like farther away from the vanishing point. And this is how tall I want my door to be. If I draw just a straight line, I'll just show you what it looks like when you don't do it correctly. If I draw a straight line like this, it's almost right, but it's not quite right. And we're gonna make it exactly right because we're doing this whole type of drawing, so we're gonna do it well. What I need to do instead of just drawing, okay, line, 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 like a regular door here, what I actually need to do is to connect the corner of the door to the vanishing point. And that will show me the correct angle for the top of this door. I'm gonna draw the line as long as I need, and then close the door in this way. So, there is just a slight difference in this line angle. Excuse me. So, there is just a slight angle on the top of this door, but it does make a difference when your overall drawing is finished. You do want to see that things that are drawn on the side that's converging, it also should be converging. All right, let's look at windows. So if I want to put a window maybe here, again, because I'm starting out on this regular side, the regular rectangle, the plain standard guy with no, everything is a 90-degree angle. That's what I mean by regular. So I'm just going to put in my regular window, and there we go. Now, window for this side. I'm going to start with a vertical line, and this is going to show me how tall my window actually is. Okay, so now to draw these two lines, the top and the bottom of the window, I'm going to use the vanishing point again. I'm going to connect from here. This corner is going to have a different angle than the top. The bottom is going to be at a different orientation. So I'm going to close this window and point some things out. So again, two straight vertical lines, but the horizontal lines is what have changed. So I have one diagonal here. This is at a different angle than this, but these are both the correct way to draw windows. Let's pretend I want to draw something like bricks. Bricks, or I don't know, paneling, whatever you'd like to call it, on sides of buildings. Again, on the regular side, the lines are regular. They're all the same spacing approximately. They're all level. They are, it's just plain. Okay, so it's perspective drawings, I think people, it can be confusing. You can become confused, but if you just remember, okay, regular side, regular lines, converging side, converging lines. What I'm going to do now is actually use the spaces that I have, like where the lines I've connected here. I'm going to draw a line from here to the vanishing point. So we can say that one, oops, that one, oops. What you're trying to do is to make sure that your ruler is just lined up correctly. It is a little bit tedious to shift your ruler each time, but if you just leave it on your paper like I'm doing and just slightly adjust it each time you're drawing a new angle, that ends up being helpful. Also, if you don't have a ruler, that's not a problem because I'm not actually measuring anything. So you can just use anything that has a straight edge just to get straight lines. Okay, so here, my building, on this side, flat lines, on the regular side, converging lines on the converging side. Because they are all kind of going towards this one vanishing point, I'm getting the illusion that this is a realistic drawing. So just when you're finishing, you know, if you want to draw things like, if you want to have a line where there's some trees, or if you want to show like maybe it's like slightly cloudy today, drawing things like details in the weather, it can be a nice way to make your drawing more personal. Also, if you wanted to put things like, all right, lines on the street, or a car, or grass. If you wanted to, I'll just show you real quick. If you want to connect your any doors, like potentially to the street, you can do that. What you would need is just to use horizontal lines in this case. So these lines are parallel to the bottom of the paper. They're parallel to all the other horizontal lines. That is a way to draw a connection here. Anyways, so I will leave you all with this, but what I just want to see is that you are able to correctly use the vanishing point, correctly use the 1 point perspective in order to draw a city that looks fairly realistic. I'm thinking about doing, you know, making your drawing look interesting and unique to you and special to you. So I would encourage you to think of ways to like make your town exciting or personable. So anyways, this is your task for this week, and please let me know if you have questions.